we've been having a bit of an issue because I had been streaming on I'd been streaming on the Calamitous server that I was a part of. But then they released a 2.2 update. Funcom released that one. Funcom released a 2.2 update, and then AOC released an update that aligned with that. It also gave us the sub factions for the Stormhold and some other things that were already in the works, but they just needed to be changed um, to align with the 2.2 update. So now that AOC is updated, some things with the Funcom changes were causing AI issues with creatures not attacking and with um, humans attacking more than they need to or being like instinctively hostile. Um, so that leads me to a bit of an issue as far as trying to keep this character in the meta. What I'm going to have to do is have two different ways of playing this. Um, have the actual regular normal day-to-day play, and then have um, some abilities that I have as an admin that I have to use, like just to look around and see the extent of how bad things are. Because today I'm going to have to go to the unnamed city, but I'm not ready for that right now. So I'm going to have to go, like, first of all, I'm going to have to teleport there, but I have a few rules as to how I'm going to do this. I'm only going to teleport to places that I have been before, and I'm only going to do God mode if something's attacking me that I can't deal with. Either that or fly. I want to fly first just to see how bad it is, to see how bad the area has gotten, because there's been, there's new NPCs that you need for the legendary mines to operate. There's all sorts of new crafting thralls that are in the legendary and regular camps in the unnamed city and elsewhere. But one of the things I've been reading in the forums is that people have come across faction camps that just attack like crazy. And what makes it worse is that a lot of changes have been made to the tiers of thralls. Instead of tier 1 through tier 9, it's just tier 4 and 5 to try to align with the game. But the thing is, AOC has already changed how vanilla thralls act. So bringing vanilla thralls down to where they are now currently in game, and then bringing the AOC thralls down to that same level doesn't really make the game that fun. Because in vanilla, you'll notice, like, if you play it at all for any length of time, that vanilla thralls are not as weak as they are um, when you add AOC as a mod. So to that end, it's usually been go get a tier 4 thrall from the camps like in the beginning. Get you a soldier as fast as possible. It's usually been how it goes. So because if you put a soldier up against anything, it would usually be able to kill it. Like anything ever. So you have like a troop of 4 soldiers following you around, and they would easily be able to kill anything in your way. So when I played um, on Calamitous, I would rely on those guys a lot. So I'm not ready like to see that happen, to see them be that nerfed. Because I have, if I recall correctly, I have 8 tier 9 thralls. I had 8. Those are now going to be tier 5. And they die a lot easier, and they do less damage. So I've heard some things that say that that's them trying to rebalance. It's an ongoing process. It's not really an on-off switch. Uh, Claiming that they were trying to align it more with the vanilla thralls that they nerfed in the first place. Um, so this character was not going to go to the unnamed city this early in the game. Honestly, like no, I never would have done that. Especially not at this stage. Like knowing what's there and knowing that I have like 300 health. It's not. It's not something I'm ready to do. So they didn't change the health as far as I know it. Um, the thing with the AI, with the non-human NPCs just walking up to you and not attacking, has been noticed by Funcom and they're working on it. So considering that none of the animals in the world will actually fight me like a real normal animal, I'm gonna have to go start going up against some people with the new changes to stamina and shields and stuff like that to try to get my levels because I'm only level 16 right now. The only way for me to actually adequately level up is going to be for me to fight people. Um, that in, I have a couple like rules. Like I've mentioned before, I'm only going to teleport to areas that I have been, so I'm not like I can't admin myself all the way there to the unnamed city. I'm just going to admin myself right where I've walked before on stream to keep it as far as what areas I've discovered because I don't want to like gain experience from that and not be and it's just me adminning stuff in. Another thing is legendary mines now show up on the map as part of a PvP thing. Um, I might put one down on the ground, and my rule for that is going to be if I put something down on the ground, I can't get any resources from it, and I can't use it like an actual thing in game. I'm just testing it out. I just want to look at it. That's separate from this character and his abilities as a person. So I'm going to try to keep that distinction when I'm doing this. So this is my house. This is all the stuff I have, and I can console stuff in to test it out, but it won't be something that I benefit from um, as a person as far as getting resources to do things. So I've got like 10 things in my inventory right now. This is going to be really bad. I'm still using a wooden shield. Yikes. I'm probably going to die a lot. I don't have a lot of the pivy stuff set up. I don't even know how I have coins showing up in my wallet at all because I didn't set any of this up properly at all. Um, I don't know. I don't know. So as you can see on the map, this is the places that I've been. I haven't been up here yet at all. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna like admin control myself into that. My plan is since I've been on this stretch of the river, I'm gonna go right here, here-ish, around this ridge, because that's outside the camp and I've been there. So it seems like it is okay to log on to the server, so I might do that later today. But for now, I'm gonna stay in single player until I get a good look at how bad things are. I just want to see if it's terrible, like I think it is. Ah, and I did it anyway. I forgot this was the location. Okay, all right. Let's see what I need to do to run back down the coast. I forgot that Algar's Overlook was up here. So I'm gonna run back down. That's new. So this is definitely the area that I was just in. And I do have Iwa and AOC on this server, so. This spot is a bit problematic as far as climbing is concerned. But I should be okay. I don't have a dancer yet, but when I get to Stepper Maru, I can get this taken off. Attune an obelisk. I wonder what that is. Oh, no, 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 no. We are not ready. That's new. Yeah, that's definitely new. All right. Okay, commands. Fly is disabled. There's no way to climb out of that. I've tried before. It doesn't work. Okay. Now let's run back up the hill as I would have normally in game. Pick a few aloe leaves. Ugh, I'm dying of thirst. I'm just dying of it. Okay, so this is the what's new page. I can't believe they have a known issue section. That's impressive. Alright, so profession system. Uh, market trade system. Faction network. New UI features, updates to magic. Huh. It's interesting that they say Felgarth and Elvenor are the primary magic factions when Cold Embrace can also learn it. And so can the Elven Covenant. But I guess they do like make sure Stormcallers can do the most. I need to make a torch. It is too dark out here. So I will handcraft that. Keep up with the repair for it. Yeah, we're gonna... I shouldn't be walking around here. That's the thing. Like, I am aware of that, you know? So let's take a look at this area. This is going to involve me having to unlock regions that I'm not ready to unlock anyway, so... I guess there's no real way to avoid that because there's no reason for me to have been in this area. You know what? No. I don't think it's a violation for me to... Interesting that there's no... Is there an AOC command panel? They used to be separate. Uh, guess I have to go to the cheat panel? Just changing the time of day to see how it differs. Okay. More hounds. Yeah, they're not going to catch me sleeping, that's for sure. It amazes me that even at this time of day, like, things are still real dark, you know? I know that ridge. I need to be going this way. I think it's changed a bit, yeah, because the camp is over there. And I don't recall this being here, but maybe I'm just not thinking correctly. See those dogs? Those are new. What is that? That's a frost hound. Okay. 4 stacks of the Alarcan Plague were enough to kill me. Let's just wait out this respawn timer and go back to our death point. That's interesting. So now you can get the Alarcan Plague without killing anything. Who knew? I probably need to turn my bed around. We're gonna... I was gonna use some wraps, but I don't have any. Uh... Yeah, no. Things are all gonna kill me, so... Looks like the map is working better, though. Ow. Okay. What are these? Are these plague fires? Yeah, okay. So the little flames in the ground are now fires that you can catch the plague from. And if you get past that landmine, you get Gorthor's camp, where there are hounds walking around. This is the updated statue, which is nice. There are cold embrace archers now over there. That's interesting. There's a cold embrace master. Haha. There's a fisherman. This is going to be so fun. I like how there are just dogs walking around. 3,000 health? Whoa. Scorethorn. Doggos. Sanguine Archer. I don't recall really seeing Cold Embrace archers at this camp. I know they exist in game, but I haven't really seen them before. Interesting. So I guess now when you come through here, you gotta watch for the watch for the hounds, which I guess aren't gonna attack you right now, but interesting. I wonder if you can still climb the poles. Only one way to find out, right? I've climbed before, right? Had to have. I climbed to get here. Haha, they updated it. You can't climb the lamppost. You can't climb in this camp. Tough. I can climb a tree, right? Yeah, I can climb a tree. That's the only thing you can climb. There's no, like, standing on a branch, is there? Huh. It's a whole new world, isn't it? Can't climb that either. And they moved the thing that was right over here. It's like they've been watching my streams, lol. Yeah, it's definitely harder to get thralls these days. Can't climb that either. I'm gonna get out of there. It's a nice try, but no. Nice. So you can stand on this if you can fly on top of it. Nice little vantage point. So yeah, you can't climb in this camp anymore. You can't climb the lampposts. The tower that used to be there is gone. Uh, and the dogs are here and surrounding the camp. Some of them larger than others, I notice. Some of them are like little scurry boys, and then there are big ones. I'm sure one of those is a boss. I don't know which one. One thing I don't like is just being surprised by changes on server, like me trying to do stuff. Um, so I went with Elvenor this time, and these guys have not tried to attack me. The skeletons are though. So yeah, no. I think if you can navigate the new plague clouds, you should be good to go. I mean, just don't stand right on top of them. I mean, because that's what they are. They're a plague, which is, I guess if you have the Ring of Erebos, you should be fine. But it does stack to 20 now instead of 10. Just something to keep in mind. That's probably still the dragon, I think. I'm not really sure of anything at this stage. I guess they just didn't want people making grocery trips to the unnamed city. Like, oh, I need such and such. I might as well make a run to the unnamed city and go pick it up. Nothing can kill me. I'll be fine. I have 4 thralls that are all, like, high tier, it'll be good to go. If I recall correctly, this has a Servant of Wraith in it. I want to see if this Fragment of Power is still here. No, doesn't look like it. They may have moved those two. Um, yeah, this is unavoidable at this point, but that's fine. I already know where these places are and stuff, so I'm not really going to worry about it too much. I know exactly how to get to them, how to travel there, you know. I think I'm just going to stop worrying about trying to make this fair, you know. I'm being a tourist with the changes that they're making. And if I level when I do that, no big deal. You're an officer? Usually when I go in this hut, they attack me. I don't know what it is, but they always do. Oh, there's more in here now. What are you? I'm not cloaked, so they're calm. I'm gonna stop flying so I can see who people are, because I can't tell. Are you an archer? Are you what? What are you? You're an archer. There's that blacksmith. Archer. Soldier. Archer. And yeah, the relic hunters are still here. Nope, nothing here. I'm just gonna run from him. You can follow me if you want to, dude. Covenant Archer. Covenant Captain. Alright, bye-bye. Wonder what Ashir is doing. I heard some horns a second ago. Wonder what that means. Did they move Ashira? Could you imagine? Oh, that's gonna suck when you actually have to like kill it to get stuff. It's one of those times that I'm glad on server that I've already done it like 4 times. Oh, Ashira has been moved down here. Nice. I ran out of stamina. You can still climb this. That's good news. So if you want to come here and pick off a couple of guys, then you can. But there are no thralls standing in this area anymore. They've gotten wise. So I don't have to worry about thirst because I'm still in God mode, running around being a tourist. Try not to die because these guys apparently will aggro at the slightest thing. Yeah, see, they're upset at me now. I didn't do anything to you. Why are you mad? Why you why are you mad? How far is your tether, man? Following me out the gates and stuff? Really? It's a relic hunter treasure seeker. That's what the problem is. That's that AI path thing that they were talking about before. Yeah, let's just go home. Uh, interesting. Interesting that they moved a shear out there. That's really far. Yeah. It's so dark out here because I don't have that many torches. Okay. Alright. Time to jump off the cliff and go get some water. Oh, big swampy guy. Refill the water skin. And go back home. I could have slashed home to do this instantaneously, but I wanted to fly to be petty. Alright. Now we're level 17. I'm gonna go kill a couple things out in the yard. Once day breaks again, which it looks like it is. Let me actually go ahead and start crafting some torches. I need more wood. I'm surprised that I have so much plant fiber. Usually it's an ordeal and a half trying to get. Maybe that's because I picked plants in that named city. Maybe that's why I have plant fiber. Maybe they just give more in different regions. That would be an interesting new change for Funcom to make. Interesting. Yeah, my yard is like a black hole right now because it's just there's very few torches around it at all. So it's tough for me to fairly get any levels really. Artisan's bench, not the woodworking. Alright. Torch goes there. Let's make these. I like that they stack now. It used to be like, oh, you'd make a torch and then you'd make another one and it would sit next to itself in your inventory and you'd be like, really? But maybe that's the stack mod that I'm running. Could be that. So, yeah, interesting new changes. We got all these new thralls to get, but I gotta start killing some stuff to level up because, yes, you will do nicely. I managed to cripple him. That was nice. Do I have a cleaver? Yes. Ah, yes. Now all the deer in the area are gone. I gotta go find some shoe bill. Because if they can walk up to me without pecking me in the face, that would be great. Nice. That's two deer down. They're not really gonna help me towards my goal, but that's fine. I don't know. As much as I like being able to say that I earned everything that I'm wearing and using, it's just a game, right? And especially like when things are doing what they're doing right now, like the AI is like this bird is not pecking me because the AI is messed up, right? And it's the give and take, and it only gives in the lower levels because you can just walk up and kill stuff that you couldn't usually walk up and kill. Like if this thing were infected, I'd be dead right now. But it isn't. I don't have to worry about that. And I feel like that's a bit unfair as far as the game is concerned, but the fact that I've already died to Larkin Plague is also a bit unfair too, because I shouldn't even be able to get to that point, you know? This is just me XP grinding at this point. Like, give me the experience, you know? Come on over, come back over. I'm taking exactly no damage. Like, this is the equivalent of me, like, or like hotkey deleting these guys. They're just hotkey killing them instantaneously, you know? It's it's about that fair. So yeah, this is my life now. It looked like it tried to start pecking me for a second there. Maybe not. Did I turn? I turned off. Let me see. No, I didn't turn it off. That's my bad. All right. So I'm not in God mode and I'm not cloaked, which is good. I feel like even if that thing could attack, it wouldn't have been able to. Because what I like to do is like target lock and then just kind of go one direction, like just go to the right, and they'll keep turning, and they'll keep turning to try to get you. Maybe that's their pathing messed up, but see, and you can gain stamina while you do that too, because it's just walking. But the thing is, if you get two of them involved, like right now, I'd be getting poisoned. But that's fine because we're XP grinding to get to the next level. Do I need to eat? Yeah. But I did kill everything that I'd killed to get this experience, so it's in line with the meta. I should see if I can go ahead and start trying to get a thrall since they're all the same level. If I could find one that was good, I could go ahead and start thrall taking instead of worrying about it, you know? It's never too early to start building a family. Please, no one quote that. That's not what I want to be remembered for. The door's still open. I love it. Alright, let's put the meat on the grill. Also uh, that too. Alright. Put some stuff in the box. Hide, stone. I'm gonna get my wraps back out. I need those. Thank you. Bee, seeds. Um, bone, ichor, fangs, horn. I'm gonna need the horn for the heavy armor, but I'm not using it right now, so that's fine. I'll keep the eggs, and I'll change that out for that. I do have arrows, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I need to start doing some thrall taking because right now I have a large home and I have no thralls. So let's see what can I learn the larger wheel? Wheel of friendship? Nah, that's level 30. So I can make fiber bindings. I can make a wheel of pain. Wood, stone, iron, and twine. As far as I think the only thing stopping me from crafting that wheel is going to be the iron. I want to do like a big production of them, but only because I can't do the larger ones, and I haven't gained the levels necessary to do the larger ones. So I'm just gonna start getting the iron smelted. Oh, we need wood, don't we? Let's grab the hatchet and start knocking down some trees. I would have coal if I knew where to look for it, but I don't, so. I mean, I know there's areas in the desert where you can look for it, but I forget where those are. I just don't, they're not nearby anyway, so for now we burn with wood. I'm collecting some onyx, I think, along the way, you know? A couple units of that. Uh, 10 vanadium, onyx, arsenic. That's going to go a long way towards bronze because I have a couple bars of that, but I don't know what I need it for. We'll put that there. We'll put these in branches. Um, let's see, what else? What else? What else? Gruel. Gruel, I forgot. No, no, no. I can use I can use this, not the steak, but the shredded meat as fuel for that, which is fine because I'm gonna craft like, I want to craft like 4 of them, but I need a lot of stone and a lot of wood. Looks like all the trees give resin now, which is a good thing. Used to have to go to Yule, or the Highlands at least, to get it. That's fine though, that's good. I haven't really needed resin yet, but I'm gonna need it later. I'm just getting into the beginning stages of this, so I got my wheels of pain crafted, so I got 5 that I can start breaking now. Of course, anything that I would want to get, it's gonna take a long time for me to get because reasons, right? I'm gonna have to start in the desert, with the basic stuff. Let's put that there, just so that can run if it needs to. Uh, Craft a truncheon. Put the rope on the hot bar. Put the truncheon over here. That's a lot of materials that I don't need to have with me at all times. Alright, time to make my way back to the desert over here, along this embankment somewhere. Maybe here, for instance. I've been there before, so that falls within the rules. I'm not gonna travel everywhere. That doesn't make sense. Interesting. So it looks like uh, no matter what I do, if I slash home and slash return, it looks like it repopulates the NPCs, which isn't supposed to happen because the ones I knocked out are still there. You know, there was a performer and two fighters, and then an archer spawned in, which isn't supposed to occur at all. And the dead body of the crocodile was still there, so I know it was in the same area. I didn't really keep track of where everybody else was, though. See, they're back again. Not supposed to happen. This time the crocodile's corrupted, but it's just gonna follow me around. So, interesting. There's that dancer. Underneath the dead body. Is she dead? Watch out. I would die in the sky, wouldn't I? Perfect. Bleeding. Hold, please. Good. Hmm. It seems like no matter what I do, like, they're gonna come back, you know? Which is weird because, I don't know. That means, like, I can't clear out an entire camp anymore. Because you'll never really be finished. And every time you come back, you'll get more and more respawns. Which is nice, I guess, if you're farming for something, but terrible if you're trying to, like, eliminate things. But I guess if you were eliminating them, you wouldn't care about breaking them. So, I want to take a look at something here. Do they all look the same? Yeah, they do. They all have the same hairstyle and face. I thought usually, like, sometimes if you put somebody in the wheel, you'd be like, oh wow, you look different. I wonder what the Crescent Oculus even takes. Terran steel? I can't make that at my stage, can I? I can't make steel, that's for sure. I don't even have the ability. Steel fire would be brimstone and tar, which I don't have any. I don't have any brimstone yet. I need to go get some wood. The furnace has run out of fuel. 3 of the 5 full already, so I guess I just gotta wait for these guys to finish. I'm gonna go back and see if I can't get an archer. I feel like I should heal up to full health first, because I am still getting attacked by people. I have 2 fighters, a performer, and uh, 2 fighters and a performer, and I'd like to have an archer in the mix at some point. Maybe a higher tier would be nice. I had one of them down, but then I disengaged, and then they respawned all of their concussion meter, and well, you saw. It went pretty bad. I don't have many aloe leaves at all. Like, I just realized that. Uh, I gotta, I gotta make some wraps, but maybe when I go back, I'll find some more. I'll find some more aloe leaves to pick. But these guys are gonna take a decade. It's not gonna be that long though. They're just tier ones. So they should maybe they'll speed up when I leave. It's a dancer too. A fighter. The archer's gone now. Interesting. While those guys engage with that, see if I can't sneak in there and get one of them. Or 2. Or 5. I should have waited till I healed up. That would have been a good idea. Come on. Got him. Run. Run. There's that archer. Run. Get out of there. Get out of there. Got an archer. Go. Okay. I'll have to give you something else. I don't know what to give you. This is going to be the last one that I can fit onto a wheel. And it's a tier 2, so it'll be there a while. Do I have anything I can feed you? Let's see. I should have seeds, right? Yeah, got seeds, that's for sure. We'll start to outfit the place. Yeah, they actually aren't going to take that long at all. Even though I don't have a taskmaster, they're just tier 1. They're not terrible. You know, with Iwa, they're not terrible. Maybe they'll be pretty good. You never know, you know? Never can tell with the EWA installed. Because I mean, we're making some progress, you know? They're running out of food fast, so I'm probably going to have to start getting them on gruel. Which is tragic because I also need the plant fiber for other things. That's fine, I guess. Take it. Maybe we'll get our studies of the ancient arts table back. Huh. Hmm. Doesn't look like I know that yet. Let's see. What else do I have available? Nature gear. Um, I don't really need that. I'm not going to use the gear. I could upgrade it to tier 2, but that requires level 20. Um, yeah. Alright, we're all done with the thrall taking, so I can get out of that stance. I gotta give you something. Have some gruel. Get started. They only have like one piece left, but that's fine. Well, I guess with that, I'm well on my way to getting a troop of people to follow me around, which is going to make fighting humans a lot easier. Now that I have 2 fighters, I have an archer, and 2 performers, which once they're done, that'll clear out the space for the next group, which can hopefully be tier 2. But since for now there's nothing to do but wait, I'm going to go ahead and get off of this server. um, add a single player and see for the first time if I can actually get back into if I can get back into Calamitous because I really want to get my daily and see what's what as far as what's changed and stuff. Because I know I've gone through and like looked at people and stuff, but I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Actually, let me do one thing before I go. Um, the new magic altar for blood is some sort of crystal. Huh. Blood smash is pretty cool. I don't know what a Palace of Blood token is. That's interesting. I think I'll say the Shattered Crystal. I think that's what it is. It's the crafting station's fuel is emerald. A token covered in blood. Yeah, I can't use that. You get over there. We're gonna see what this does. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's gonna tilt now. Get rid of the shape wood I used to craft it, and then nobody's the wiser. Especially not me. Yeah, they're doing good. They're coming along. Um, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I think this was a good installment. I've got 5 thralls in the Wheel of Pain. I'm making some progress. Um, I need to feed them though before I go, so I have to wait for them to finish their food. Oh, didn't mean to take the. Did I take the wood out? No, I didn't. Okay. So what we'll do, we got this one on some gruel. They run out of food for this, so we'll drop that in and get that going. So maybe the Exile 1 might take a while to get done. But what I'm going to do is when I get these guys out, I'm going to hand the fighters truncheons, and then we're going to head to the beach and try to get a tier 2. And then I'll just keep stepping up. Tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, until I get a troop of people that I can actually use. And then I'll station the tier 1s out here, and then I'll place people in different areas, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like the first one, definitely the Performer 2 over here. When he finishes, he's getting my old clothes for sure. But these guys can stay in course, whatever, because it really doesn't matter. I don't think as far as their health is concerned, but I do want to see. I want to see what's changed. I've heard it's safe to to try to log on, so that's what I'm gonna do. Uh, this has been Conan Exiles: The Waiting Game Part 3. Hopefully there will be a Part 4. Um, if this isn't too traumatic, I hope like I don't sign in and find everything broke. But I do know that I was wearing armor that I modified with damage kits that I bought at a merchant. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to sign on or not, but we'll give it a shot. But thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch. I'm also on YouTube. The streams that are more popular are anyway the ones that have an actual purpose instead of just me streaming what I do every day. Most of the pointless streams kind of just fizzle out um, of the archives. So if you want to see the more popular streams, stuff that has like an actual title and plan, uh, YouTube's probably going to be where it's at. So don't forget to follow me on Twitch and like and subscribe if this makes it to YouTube. And I'll see you in the next one.